Минуточку, плюс минуточку. В принципе, да. Короче, здрасте, здрасте. Привет, привет. Тех, кого видел, кого не слышал. Кого не видел. Или еще что-нибудь. Я тут заметил, что как будто бы микрофон немножечко... Немножко тиховат, так сказать. Я сейчас немножко добавлю. Чуть-чуть совсем. И посмотрим, что будет. Что? На чем вчера закончили? На длинном совещании минут на 40. И на том, что Багута нажрался. При том, что у него...
was just beginning.
How would you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my... The king himself had wine delivered for his table.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
Короче, сейчас пойдут пьяные разговоры. Были обычные по решению объединения.
Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easy.
Вином, раны промывать. Liechtenstein.
You in need of something, my wild one.
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. So, to brighter touching. Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a...
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, I'm quite simple and pragmatic.
Fuck! I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as...
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pitchers brought from somewhere for himself and he had left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pitchers.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it.
Найти кувшин вина. Ну-ну. Дай пройти.
You already said that.
Strong words. I thought your Alishka was brown-haired, though.
What are you doing? I'm talking about like my Alishka.
All right. Sorry. So you're right about
О, немножко отпустила.
They got by without us so far. They'll be fine. I'd rather eat well. You're right. Politics.
А где его найти-то?
Name is unpronounceable.
You farmyard.
Ну так, блин.
The red'll be good, I hope.
И почесал вместе с кувшином.
Now there's a piece of horse flesh for you, Rootard. Not like that.
Ого,
nag
нифига
of
себе.
yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Ебануто с вином. Да-да-да.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Christ!
Aye! Fuck that!
That one hit the mark! Leave him alone!
Bad luck.
You won't be able to take another one like that! I'm going to finish it! Fuck you!
Stand your ground!
Come! I still can't quite do that.
That's right! Stop! We're coming! Brace yourself!
Это что, Генри? Ну да. Генри примчался. Только бы переодеться сразу.
Quick!
Let him have it!
Whoa, whoa.
Don't spare it!
Fucking hell!
He's all you made of!
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Кто по мне выстрелил?
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright? Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until...
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What happened, Godwin?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers.
Вообще всех союзников
She
перебили.
was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good luck.
What do you mean, almost?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing...
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get that. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and...
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein...
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it.
Пачек, живой.
Good to see you both.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles.
And they captured our closest and most... Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get it. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
What will happen to the baby?
А кто это? А. Черт.
I'd like to...
Not now.
Не приходи сейчас. Ра-та-та-ра-та-ра-там. ОВВшники.
You did. But I still...
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. Just tell him. You may not...
I talked to...
What did you talk about?
We talked about your stepfather.
Why? Neither of you...
It's true, I did not. But I remember how I stared at your sword when we first met. I recognized the master's... Well, the thing is...
What?
Yes, his son.
Are you sure? We look the same age and...
When I was born, he was already long gone. Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get...
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. We have to go to Sigismund or the confiscation of the property of people in the...
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
Do you think it's really going to be that bad?
Wake up, Henry. That rabble is capable of anything. They would pillage their own neighbors if they could. But if they do it to us, they will not...
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigis. We need to get back into the city. Will you come with us, Henry?
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already...
Very well.
Let's not waste time.
Не будем тянуть время. Оля, там есть русская озвучка. Есть, но она такая себе.
Kubienka, what brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course, I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Бориката.
Что, мне за руль? Видимо, да. Почему я на своей лошади не могу? У меня факел в руке остался. Он где-то висит над головой.
Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got healed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised?
Обалдеть.
It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
Вообще неожиданный поворот. Хотя то, что атакуют эту крепость, мы и на совете не знали. Только вот предупредить уже никак.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell, schnell.
Ускорились. Я бы, наверное, по дороге не ехал. Хотя повозкой мне не дают управлять. Охренеть, как мы далеко были. Полдня пути практически. А то и больше.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
И никто не нашел до сих пор. Сомневаюсь.
As punishment for our many sins.
Sins?
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Какими-то пещерами.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, little quitter. My horse is getting numb.
Halt! I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Говорит, показалось, наверное. И сейчас только по голове топориком тюк где-нибудь из-за угла.
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck.
We'll see you up there. This way, Henry. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why?
И такие бумаги просто в таверне хранятся, их бы закопать где-нибудь под деревом в сундуке.
And Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside.
Моисей. Так. У меня нету болтов. Стрела, турнирный болт. Стрела, стрела, стрела. Блин, у меня нет. Празднует он стоит. Ишь ты какой. Его больше нет никого. По крайней мере здесь. Теперь во двор. Не, во двор мне пока не надо. Хорошо зашел.
Bugger this, not a damn thing here. If we go back empty-handed, Eric will give us a...
О, болты. Болты это хорошо. А то мне стрелять нечем из арбалета. Жалко только обычные. Это вам уже не нужно. Что, мне вниз еще? Нет, наверх куда-то.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation,
Well, they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we...
I'm really sorry about your friends.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. God be with you.
Да, еще одного союзника, короче, потеряем. Я вас понял. Жди. Хотя нафиг мне бадья не нужна.
Adam, is that you? What happened?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
А, прям здесь? Не здесь.
What's the matter? Where's...
Don't worry, Ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry.
Of course I do.
I'm his...
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there!
What's going on?
Sam! Are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards! Follow me!
А помощь Шмулю нет? Ага.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them! But they're gone. We have to keep going.
У меня что-то стрела попала и срикошетила куда-то.
That is you to live. Can you help them?
Я ее убил? Да. А когда был последний сейв? Исход 48. Сюда. Погнали. Я случайно. Нужно было с лука его прифигачить. А то ачивок таких очень много на спасение всяких жизней. И причем они скрытые, не пойми, кого нужно спасать, а кого нет. Ой! Я такой же мазила, как и вы, ребята. Ты со стрелой в башке.
stinker! I'll be done with you in a... Oh my god. This is for bye.
Так, стрела пропала, и это хорошо. А где она?
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. I'm coming in. Through the house.
Good!
Bad?
The place is clear now. Come inside. Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Так, я ж стрелы собирал, да? Собирал. Болты.
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now we have to go.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
А помочь ему нет? Вот это да.
Go inside. Quick.
The fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Ой, еще тебя. Опа-па.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Ого-го.
Hammer them!
Your eyes out!
Fuck you!
You won't get me.
Oh, you'll be sorry! The other dead in our style! We'll rid this
Ох, нифига себе.
Show what you're made of. Great Jesus for mercy. I'll be jumping you in a flash.
А, пару раз попал. Просто по железяке. Понял. Принял. Здесь нужна одноручка. Или я одноручкой и бил. Но сильно цеплял ближайшие постройки. Больше, чем тех же рыцарей.
Put some effort in! Damn it! That's the last time you'll fuck with me. You did it out, kid.
Don't spare him.
Like you. For God's will, God!
Я что, огрызком уже сражаюсь?
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Все живы, здоровы.
Let's go. It's this way.
Да, оказывается, я чуть-чуть не продержался совсем.
Damn, that was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Так, у меня, по-моему, не осталось. Настойки, да. Бум.
Surely we cannot just leave them here like this. There's nothing we can do now. We must get the wounded.
Они еще умудрились всех половину вытащить.
Don't worry. Even if that
Don't worry. You're not
we'll
going.
be able to pull the wagon. Look at him.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you.
Is there anything else I can help?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could...
Right now? Well, how is Martin actually? Oh.
Несколько месяцев, уже, наверное, годик прошло.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could...
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were just talking about...
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me.
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my...
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Так, а в чертовом месте есть хоть? Нормально тут задымило. В чертовом месте есть хоть этот... ну, алхимический стол? По идее, должен быть. Но по факту есть. Нужно наделать себе новых зельек. А то как-то я вроде бы 9 штук делал, и вроде бы они быстренько ушли. Как будто и не делал вовсе.
Henry, good to see you.
Так, где там она? Где-то тут. Ой, как здесь тени ломаются. Ай-яй-яй. Горсть крапивы, 2 горсти календулы, 2 оборота кипятить крапиву. Понял. А в воде. Вот почему трава убирается, а? Да. Почему только 3? Почему только 3? Вот, ну, хотелось бы больше. Чтобы постоянно штук по 6 крафтилось. Коленного крапива. Так это, по-моему, 12 штук будет, да? Пока хватит.
God be with you. Greetings to you too.
Тут и пачек. Длинный меч безумца. Чему-нибудь обучиться, пока денег хватает.
I'd like to learn.
Where's that again? Always.
Fine. I'd like to learn from.
You got that wine?
Fine.
В смысле, без вина учить не хочет, тут говнюк. Где корчмарь?
What can I do?
I'll have a look at.
Доброе вино. Давай штучки 3. О, кстати, у нее сыч есть.
Happy to be of service.
Сыча всегда не хватает. Его сам никогда не готовлю.
I'd like to. You got that? All right.
Good luck.
Пика.
I need to improve.
Then step them in. All right then.
Твой мечом последний уровень бы добить. 30-й. А, 28-й только.
I'd like to.
You got that?
All right. I want to see.
All right then.
I'd like to.
You got that?
All right.
Ready.
I need to
Холм
go.
тоже пойдет. Палку принес, буду учить тебя палкой биться. Будь здоров, спасибо.
I'd like to. You got that? Fine.
А вот верховую езду не хватило, да? Да и пофигу. И виды оружия больше колющего наносят, да? А ты же А, точно, связкам не может научить никаким. Я об этом с ним говорил. Почему опять те же самые диалоги обновляются?
Quite right, just as... So, you're a in short, what did he made me a... I reckon... Do not... What? Oh, it was on the it's around, but... You... An absurd as I... But what I say... Thank... I just... En aucun... Best to... She... First, le events, and if you... Bien, a blade. So, that is how... You... It was one half I lay... I could... Because, but maybe how
Как же до хрена диалога.
Well, tell me what. I you of course my that all the off, but my I see a risk. A man store you should you are, but I've just remember what was we were they had ice when I cried. That's not you normally not a miss, but the. Quite there of above the but like how did you living I try when I
это было бы на полчаса, если бы я не скипал.
Perhaps I can come I tell after I only precise what other enemy I'd like it will acquire a special soul.
Бой мечом ученик.
I want to the I will tell
Повторение мать учения, да? Да и пофигу, пускай будет. Владение мечом 30-й. Ура! Можно мечом больше не обучаться.
I'd like to it will acquire especially what would you
Стрельба.
You will never
Да и стрельба у меня прокачана там выше 20-ки. — 24. Последний уровень владения мечом. Там еще кто-то мог обучать? По-моему, ты.
I'd like to... It'll take but throw...
Пьянство.
How
Давай.
do you... Isn't that... And that... All right. I'd like... It'll... What the... all right.
All right.
Things, chevalier. If you are getting ready for a fight.
Еще кто-то. Еще кто-то там сидит. Кто-то себе домик обустраивает потихонечку, да?
Greetings. I'd like to... What do you want? I'll tell...
И воровство поднимем.
I'd like to... What's up? Being... I'll tell you...
27 уровень. Уже почти все в максы ляпнул. Кроме, конечно, древкового оружия, которым я вообще не пользовался. А там кто?
Good evening.
I'd like to look...
It will bother you.
Ой, тяжелый.
What about that?
Давай.
Really?
Nah, it interesting.
Почти все бабки сейчас солью. 30 тысяч насобирал за все время. И сливаю все в никуда. Как всегда, в принципе. И даже как тренера больше нельзя использовать.
My respects.
Еще вина, мадам.
Good evening.
I'll have a look at...
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Excuse me.
I'd like to...
You got that?
All right.
Ready.
You can write...
Yes, no. All right then.
Чтобы пропала вообще метка обучения у него. Пачек? Нет, не пачек. Кто-то внутри может меня обучить. В смысле, он еще чему-то может? Багута тоже тут, нифига себе.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the... Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Oh, Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Дождаться Шамуля. А что у меня по заданькам? Ему вообще ничего. Ну, в кузнице-то все равно вон работа прилетает. Да какого? Ну да ладно. Задолбали, покупали этих кроссовых байков, поснимали глушаки и ревут под окнами. Это не мой сундук. Щит. Попробуем со щитом, что ли?
Good.
А то от лучников попробую укрыться без щита. Хотя нет, подожди, там куча бонусов. От одноручки. Поговорить с Фридушем Куль.
Henry, good to see you.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Well, to tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. We gave those bastards a thrashing. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Hmm? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way Von Berghoff's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
А как мы оттуда
Oh, that's
вышли?
true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
You got another cunning plan that's guaranteed not to fail, haven't you?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
And how are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin.
That's enough! Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We really appreciate it, son.
And we won't mind if you got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in that they may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malashov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
No, not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how Von Berghoff and his people are stationed there.
За кого ты мне, курва, маш?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit cramped.
Почти на чистом русском выдал.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Pragas.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to...
И пропейте всю эту сумочку. Прямо здесь.
Henry, you have no idea how I was really worried about you. It's good she heard my pleas.
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy. Lots of violence and death, countless foes.
God damn! What happened there?
It didn't look so bad at the start. We actually arrived in time, but some of Eric's cutthroats got inside the tavern and murdered everyone before we'd finished with them. A great mob gathered outside and struck against the gate. And it fell.
Oh, fuck! That sounds like a right massacre. God damn it. I should have gone there too. I could have been some use at least.
I'm always glad to fight by your side, but you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, all we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible, so the locals could flee to the synagogue. See...
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. But thank Christ for them. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get those mysterious documents of his out.
Praise God. He's from an old and glorious house. It'd be a dreadful pity if he got left behind. The main thing is you got out. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to thank you properly for coming to Malashov.
Пленники в Кутной-Горе где-то, да?
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear... And secondly, I have something here for you. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thoughts after it can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe.
I'm honored.
Just a moment. This bow looks familiar. I believe I saw it among Margrave Yob's things.
Good heavens. You really don't miss anything, do you? When I found out that Yobs would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to...
That is certainly...
I knew we'd see eye to eye. It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could write wine, bacon, wine, the deep woods, a quiver full of arrows.
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. Because, as you yourself heard, there's no reasonable mission here for the noble lord of Leiper and Perkstein. So all I can do is head to the woods and make sure we don't die of hunger here. You'll come with me, right? We promised Shishka some meat, after all.
That's a good idea, actually.
I found this great spot in the forest near Bohunjevitz, and I thought you might like to come with me, have a drink. What's more, it's on the way to Sigismund's camp.
Let's go then.
Great. Saddle your horse and get ready.
Халява. 205. $268. Нет, так он хуже. Вот этот вот. Еще бы его отремонтировать, как бы своим. А может быть даже... что там за пёсель? Охота кабанов, ристалище. А метка пёселя. Или она далековато? Ладно, хрен с ним. Потом как-нибудь. Хрена он затягивается.
Oh, can you smell that? Freedom!
I smell a big roe deer. Maybe even a stag.
How about a wager on who kills more game?
I'd rather not. You know how it ends up when we make bets.
If you're talking about the cock-up at the pond...
No, I meant that bet back in Ratai. When we made a bet to see who could bag more hares, remember?
I've got something for you. I won.
Yeah, in your dreams.
Over here, Fred.
I bagged twice as many hares as you. But I was talking about the humans who caught you and tied you to a tree.
Aye. That's something I'd rather forget. It wouldn't happen to us now, though. We're far too experienced. It's not long ago we were brawling in a tavern, and now look at us. It's amazing how much we've been through together.
And how many adventures we still have ahead of us, eh?
I hope so. But to be honest, conquering Malashov and capturing von Bergov, I hope Shishka has a foolproof plan.
Ah, don't worry.
Так, блин, Малышев можно было
And when we
зайти
tell our story
по-тихому.
in some tavern, the lasses will be falling at our feet.
I'm surprised you haven't got bored of it yet. Chasing after girls like a gander after a loose goose.
Oh, is that some kind of peasant saying?
Oh, you don't like it? Bit earthy for your high-born taste, is it?
It's demeaning to all my my sweethearts.
Oh, sorry about that. But I hope you won't be so busy with wenches you forget your old mates.
No chance of that. The world's full of pretty wenches. But a good friend. Once you find one, you have to hold on to him. You remember what I...
Так, секундочку.
I said it's always helpful to have a minion at hand. And I'd say you're a lot more than just my minion these days. But that's enough chat. It's still a fair way to the camp. How about we go a bit faster?
Let's go.
Ну да, прямо возле лагеря. Нормально.
We're almost there. Wait, can you hear that? There are people in the camp.
Угу. А пёсель... А, точно, пёсель же сидит. Понял, что это заметка. Он сидит в этом...
Bloody hell. Soldiers. Sigismund's men, judging by the colours. Shit, there's a dead body. Over there, by the tree. A local hunter, probably. He must have stumbled across them. Those bastards will pay for this. We came here to hunt. So
You sure?
I'd rather not end up tied to a tree like...
Come on. We can have...
All right, but I'll do it on my own.
What about me?
You'll be ready to back me up if things get...
Oh, all right then.
Huh. Strange. Eh? Now you're gonna die! Alert! To arms!
Seal up your ass!
You want to too slow!
Пачек даже кого-то убил.
I've got to say, though, next time we go straight at them together.
Oh, it didn't exactly go well. But they're dead now. Shouldn't we tell you?
Why? That's not...
Don't you want to boast about your...
Come on.
Wiping out a band of Sigismunds? If not long ago, I wouldn't have believed we had it in us.
You see? And today it's just...
What about the...
Well, I suppose we should bury them. They may have been bastards, but we shouldn't leave them to the wolves.
What now?
I don't know. I seem to have lost my mood for it. But we promised to bring some meat.
Oh, these fellas were just skinning a doe.
That should do it.
All right? Let's cut it up and take it back to Devil's. We'll go together, right?
I think I should be going. I've got a lot to do.
Do you think you can manage alone?
Excuse me? Better than having you here getting in my way, you
All right, then.
Так, это хорошо, что мне обратно не нужно бегать вместе с ним. Бабушки, бабушки. Ну да. Такой себе. Сундучок. Ой, да ладно. Здесь все подряд качаем. Вообще нужно взять клевец, топор и этот. Чтобы по разу еще убить разного оружия. Я типа подозрений не вызову, да? Как будто меня никто не знает здесь. Вообще есть еще одна альтернативная концовка. Зачистить весь этот лагерь в одиночку. Вообще можно попробовать ради интереса. Получить ачивку и загрузиться. Только у меня стрел маловато. За коня ныкается, вот говнюка.
Hey, we've been looking for you.
Show your stuff.
Now we'll display the cards on the pillory.
Crime doesn't pay.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Так, ребятки. Один
You
готов.
want to try me?
Один от кровотека.
What?
Ah! No!
You wanna try?
Тревога!
So here you are.
Ну, пока непонятно, где все. Хе-хе-хе. Ах ты ж ё.
No, you don't.
Что-то вас многовато сильно. Давайте только это. Не окружать меня, пожалуйста.
Your stuff.
If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the
Следующий.
Victory or death! Take that fucker out, damn it!
You're no match for us, fucker.
No, you don't. I'm all yours. Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Че он там махает-то сбоку, а?
Punishment with the blade, my favorite.
Nem kellett volna felbasztod minket, te böcs! Ami lesz? Te hullajelölt!
Что-то вас многовато сильно.
Kurva! Budi! És ennyi volt! Mit gondoltál, te kutya?
You should have yielded. Now we'll display your
Come on,
faults on the pillory.
Куда бы так отойти поудобнее?
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs!
You want to try me? If you keep resisting, of all the right in the world to execute you on the spot. Bad luck.
А ну не махай там.
Show what you're made of. You won't get me. Now you'll see what we do with you. You want to try me? Show what you're made of.
Так, в ту деревню нефиг идти.
You won't get me. Punishment by the blade, my favorite.
A fenébe! Nem érek rá másnap!
Wanker! You should have yielded. Now I'll display your calves on the pillory.
Te faszfej! Na mi lesz? Te hulla jelölt!
I'll beat you, so bloody bump, fucker! Show your stuff!
Ну ты дрянь какая.
If you keep resisting, of all the right in the world to
Еще
execute you
живет
on
до
the
сих пор.
spot.
A francba! Vigyen el jobbasan!
Come on then! Bleeding, are you? The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Ты кто такой? Кто такой серьезный?
Yeah, fuck that. Ha! Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. You want to try me? Fucking hell!
Ух. Хорошо пошла.
Didn't you hear me? Put it away. Ah! Ow, I've been hit.
Но все равно я тут все не унесу. Хотя в лагере народу... О, стража сменилась. В смысле он еще живой?
Hurry! There's been a murder! Oh my god!
Well, don't try to cover it. It's clear who was shooting here. Oh!
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Ишь ты, с топором он на меня бежит. И все? Нет, не все. Из кустов решили. Последняя стрела. Вот и все. А как это теперь? Жалко, ачивки нету за это. И это все войско, там 30 человек может от силы. Я убил и все.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Надо к этим к броникам сходить местным. А потом уже идти по заданию наниматься.
That's what you said last time. And the time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
Кузница. А кузнец это вот он?
Greetings.
That's not true.
Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me a new horseshoe.
Excuse me.
Well, I'll deal with you.
Подмастерье от кузнеца-то. А вон он чё. С ним даже поговорить нельзя. Он что, не броник? Почему нет? Или у них как бы мужикам не продаем, все дела. Да не верю, я ж тут когда кому-то что-то продавал.
What do you have for...
Куча счетов. Обаяние плюс 8. Но он по факту такой же. Халатные перчатки. Видимость минус 30. Так, слушай, это приятнее будет. И вот это тоже взять.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Как будто бы даже интереснее выглядит. Чисто металлические. Так я не понял, он что, в купальнях сидит? А, тут Катерина.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. You've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening.
Встретиться с Катериной в лагере. Вечер. У меня книжки есть.
You're always welcome.
Еще и верховую езду апнул. Хорошо.
Here, noble sir. God be with you, neighbor.
Good
Where's that beer?
А, это, блин, я понял, что это такое. Надо пойти чайник поставить.
Good day. Greetings to you too. I'll have some wine.
Good day. Hey, what am I? Right, this day is never ending.
May God give you health, sir.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where no...
Where's that?
Stop asking questions.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but it feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in...
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund hauled him away here instead of taking him to Sedlitz. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz.
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov.
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me...
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
And once I've joined...
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
It all sounds pretty dangerous.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. So they are... That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just...
What's it like here?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praggers there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want... All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act... They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs. But the captains of things and... Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me. Be careful.
That's...
Get out of the water, then. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But...
А одежду не отмыли, да? Так, подожди, у тебя сразу заданька какая-то.
You said you need...
I do. It's just... Well, someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone's... I even heard something.
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close.
Do you think someone's found out who you...
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about... But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid...
There's anything else?
No. Except...
A shoe?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my...
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
Did you understand?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Let's hope it's nothing serious.
What do you plan to do?
I could hide somewhere here.
That's not a bad idea. I will.
Of course.
All right, I trust you. But you can't scare him off. And what'll you do when you find him?
If it is a Cuman, I could just go to his commander and tell...
That might work. Chertan would take care of it. But it's dangerous. You should be very...
All right. I'll see...
Thank you.
Дождаться подглядывальщика в баньке. А можно где-то просто умыться? Ее, вот эта территория.
The Lord be with you.
Кто-то чешет.
Te egészen más vagy. Rendszerint csak kedvem töltöm az asszonyi állattal, és már megyek is tovább, de téged meg akarlak ismerni.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand. Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench.
Igen? Aha. A fürdős lány.
She's scared. Sakra. Ah! Help! That man... Huh? Bathhouse woman?
Mi van? Fél tőlem. Nicht amor.
Что, серьезно? Он просто пришел и смотрел на нее. Ну ты псих. Сейчас, секунду. Чайник закипел, сейчас кофейку по-быстрому бахну. Так, а ну подъем, я его спровадил.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan.
Ah, thank God.
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with some...
And he understood. Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? But the main thing is he won't cause any more trouble. We've got... And thank you. Now go.
Уже в который раз. Добрые знамения, мрачные знамения. Так, что-то мне кого-то можно разбудить вообще? Чел какой-то просто ходит тут, выискивает.
Hail Mary.
Ну, здорово, здорово. Блин. Я по факту могу здесь Половину войска потравить прямо сейчас. Хотя я уже, ну, минут 20 назад перебил все это, всю эту шушеру контору и загрузился. Потому что это финалом игры было. Мне туда можно? Понял. Нельзя. Ну и ладушки. А так мне даже и не туда. О, какая броня ужасная. Еще чуть-чуть.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
И ты меня не спалил при этом? Да. Замечательные у вас солдаты, ребят. Так, ну чё, ладно.
Stop fooling around. Stop fooling around.
Что я тебе сделал? Или мне здесь нельзя находиться? Ладно, я тут постою, хрен с тобой. Ладно, посижу. Откуда у солдата столько денег? Жалование подворовывает, если он его выдает. И вообще, я там что-то...
What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure.
И красноречие пахнул. Давай боевой клич. От процентного усиления... Я его куда-то уже свалил. От процентного усиления я никогда не откажусь. Да их тут больше. Намного больше, чем я убил.
Good day to you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let. Go and ask Gros, Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the city and news travel.
I stopped by your shooting range, and I think I made a pretty good impression.
I heard some stranger turned up there. Was that you? Good archers are damned important in our regiment, but I'm sure I'll get by without you.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently? It made a big splash.
I don't have time for that kind of thing. But the men mentioned it in the bathhouse, that's true. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean...
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of it.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they...
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too...
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
What if there's more than one charter?
Nothing a yokel like you would If there's more than one, just bring me all of them.
And what should I do when I find...
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them if they're dead.
What, take down 7 men by...
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then. If things get tough...
All right.
Wait, damn it! You don't know the most important bit yet. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll...
Go ahead and try it yourself.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, maybe the sawbones...
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
That's about it, then. Now on your way.
Don't worry, sir.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty... Isn't he? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. You'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without us having to torch another village. Now go. And don't get yourself killed, or...
Я что какой раскомандовался? Да, остальные люди, походу, столько не работают. О, кстати, это же... А я знаю, где я. А меня сюда не пропускали. Я бы на...
So this is where you're hiding the cannon. Well, not for much longer. You're gonna lose it as soon as you hit the road for Sedlitz.
А на нее даже посмотреть нельзя, да? Нет, там, по-моему, нет ни хрена. Да, там просто солома и бочки с порохом. Нету там никакой пищали.
What was I just thinking about? God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard. I'm looking for the local sawbones. They said I've never seen the light.
So, you came straight to
Ну
me.
да, таких я точно
Is
не
that
видел.
so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, curt.
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Ak?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you.
Well, I thought that was just, you know.
And as you see, so please, stop staring at me and tell me what...
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went...
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then...
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed. Just to... What if we brew something with mint? That wakes me up like nothing.
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quack.
Hold on. I have something like that.
And is it a strong enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend.
Настой достаточно крепкий. Это ты? Слабое снадобье, блин.
All right.
What's happening? Where am I? Ow, that hurts.
Mishek?
I feel terrible. It's like having a hot lead in my throat.
Christ, can you hear me?
Holy Mother of God, save me.
Mishek, wake up! Oh, I don't like... Oh, fuck!
What potion did you give him, you fool?
Я ничего не делал. Ух ты, ёкарный бабай. Ну, давай сходим. Чего уж там. Мне-то терять нечего. Может, тут что-нибудь разузнаем.
Have you seen any soldiers around here? Or a wagon with the Prague colours?
You've come at last! I've been expecting you.
Really?
Your arrival was foretold. The voices that destroyed the white gates of Jericho spoke to me, promising that you'd stand by my...
Excuse me? What evil am I supposed to stand up against?
Enemies are on their way. They are coming on their red and white sailboats of cloth, stealing peace from the hearts of good folk.
Aye. Sure.
You must help me, knight. Your coming was foretold. You shall stand by my side when we strike. The Lord has chosen us. We have to fight, Sir Henry.
Чё?
How do you know my name?
Ye, who are warriors of...
Hey, I asked you something.
And of his law. Beg God's aid, and trust in him.
Come to your senses, damn it. Have you seen any soldiers here, or not?
I saw the chest.
You saw it?
The forces of evil hoard chattels and store them in a painted chest. They hide them in the roofs of their houses. This have I seen, and told to the chosen.
Что он, мать твою, несет? Я несу тортик, да? Что-то заброшенное. И при этом частная территория? Или это его дом? Ладно, ничего, забирать отсюда не будем. Ну, как будто бы пустовато вообще.
Wagon in the proud colours. Could the missing soldiers have holed up here? But why? I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Huh? I must be mad.
Клюв ворона. Кстати, я хотел разным оружием поубивать. Вот сейчас и представится возможность, если я накину его, допустим, сюда. Али стоят. Ой. Вы меня не видели?
Not sure. I've been there a few times, but I don't remember much.
Doesn't matter. He's this freckle-faced lad. Never stops talking.
I reckon I know who you mean. What about him?
I met him at a tavern in Dimokul, and he showed me his muscles.
He did what?
Muscles, you know, like from the sea. He told me all about the sea. Have you ever seen the sea?
The sea? All right. No, never. Why should I care about the sea? It's just a big pond.
I thought too. But he told me about it. Said the sea is so fucking big and powerful, it makes a fella feel small. And that the sound of the waves and the song of the gulls...
Какого хрена они тут втроем стоят?
We've got gulls here too. They don't sing. They screech. And they're a bloody pain in the arse.
I like the thought of it, actually. I'd quite like to see the sea someday.
Nobody's stopping you. Send my regards. Just keep walking straight, and I'm sure you'll come across one sooner or later.
Блин, прошел туда, куда вообще нафиг не надо было проходить. Один подвис.
What's that? Hmm? Huh? Strange.
Бляха, муха, передвигаюсь. Ну он и тяжелый, сколько на нем доспехов-то. О, и топорик можно забрать. Топором я тоже никого не убивал. Он меня типа увидел. А, я ж не сижу. Отлично. Надеюсь, они через кусты глядеть не умеют. Гребаные дрова.
I heard something.
Wake up. Come on.
Это не я.
We've got a pest here.
Ну и ладно, хрен с вами. Нет, не хрен с вами. В смысле, я в голову попал. А я туда.
No, you don't.
Oh, Christ!
For the cross!
Fuck you.
Говно. Так, теперь это оружие мне не нужно. А что они тут заняли вообще? Я так их легко нашел. Только я не въехал. Где сундук? Их, по-моему, больше было. Что-то пойти. Я было. Уже нельзя. Нет, тут есть сундук, вот он не открывается. А, еще наверх куда-то можно. Быстро. Ну, в такие далекие дали.
Calm down. I just want to talk.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Ну, я сюда спокойно ходить теперь могу. Обалдеть.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for me.
I've come about that charter you're looking.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come straight. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons? Where are they now? What?
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been dead. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here. And you know what? I think you should get paid right.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit. You're a man after...
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is...
Выигрывать деньги у сотника плохая примета, да? Три. 5. 6.
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Дорога, заебал, как ты? Да норм? Только маты твои в модерацию ушли, не сразу увидел даже, что ты написал. Так, что у нас тут? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. Как настроение? Да, так себе, если честно. Полночи не спал. Он выиграл. Ха-ха.
Great! I won. That's the way it's fucking done.
Ah, damn it. I almost had you. Oh well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next
Да не,
time,
норм
won't
уже,
you?
норм.
Now for a drink.
Хрена себе. До ночи бухали. Ты пьешь с врагом.
And so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom.
В аэропорте жду клиента.
Stench of sulfur that's wafting from it.
Удачного дня, так сказать, или улова. Слушай, у меня к тебе будет небольшая просьба. Потом в Дискорде напишу, не буду здесь озвучивать.
Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight! And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at
Я еще
George
не
and
услышал.
says, "Tonight I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
Нормально его порезали.
He has been stabbed. Тут спасение. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state.
Ну, ты в такой стране живешь, где это норма.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in
Бомбарда, порох.
switch too late.
I'll help you with him. You two.
Кто-то сейчас подожжет еще это все дело.
You got it?
What are your orders, Podrodblaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
That never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have
Так
you
по
here.
записям камер, если
Don't
в
make me
магазине
mad.
можно
If
было
your men had done their
посмотреть, кто
sentry
взял.
duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right
Да
now?
там люди такие наглые, что
Well, good,
взял
can you
это
do
мое.
that?
Я с этим,
Be better
я
if
с
you help
этим
me
пришел,
here.
я с
Do
этим
what I
и
said, and
ушел.
don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up.
А, так ты еще заявление
I don't
написал,
wanna end
ну?
up in a gulag.
Хотя бы не промолчал
We're
про
gonna have
это.
to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Фу, какой противнющий.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. You take a torch and search this place.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Have a look around. Check Chertan's tent. It's one next to the stables. Maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe you'll find the murderer himself if he's a total idiot.
Блин, у него панцирь клевый, как бы его пионерить-то, а?
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Все может быть. Все может быть. Так, а трезвяк у меня есть? Есть у меня трезвяк. Всё, нефиг тут шататься. О, сразу как полегчало, а?
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here.
Дура.
I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
А я с факелом сюда зашел.
And the lock looks scratched.
Кучу пороха.
Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here.
Я могу бросить как-то горящий факел на землю? Хрен там, не получается. А если вот так? И так не бросается. Ну да и ладно. Кровь, замок. Хочу. Да я сюда ради этого и пришел, как бы. А тут за меня кто-то работу делает. А где его палатка? Бойнище бригантира. Ну, это мне пригодится. Чё-то как-то не густо. И все же, где его палатка?
So this is where Chertan lives.
Вот так вот. У них хоть какая-то подсказка была. Простая бригантира третьего качества.
That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Стрелы. Расписки, бабки. Не особо. Но, по крайней мере, держусь на плаву. Там прилетает плюс 5, минус 5, вот так вот. Короче, лучше уж так, чем никак.
So Groza owes Chertan money. Sakra.
Вообще, мне больше всего приносил Baldur's Gate, который я почему-то забросил. Надо бы продолжить его допроходить.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Даров белуга. Давненько не видали.
In Cheritan's tent, I found a document that says Grozav owes him a lot of coin.
First of all, you can read? I didn't expect that. Second, and more importantly, don't tell anyone, all right? Grozov might think we suspect him of something.
Куда пропал?
And we certainly
Что
don't.
делал?
Until we find more evidence, at least. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something.
Или это
Come
опять
on,
новый аккаунт?
Let's go and see if Moosa's done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Moosa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned.
Какой-то был аккаунт у него с модеркой. Кстати, почему у тебя модерка слетает? Я, по-моему, постоянно ее вешаю, а она у тебя слетает.
Go on, Moosa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his
У меня
wounds
пишет
stitched,
сейчас, вот я нажимаю,
but he survived. Then I
и
gave him
сверху
some
над
wine
тобой
to
надпись
prepare
«Новый
for
аккаунт».
treatment.
Вась, ты
That
чё?
is the usual procedure. But what was not
Вот
usual
смотри, сверху.
was that he started
Новый
vomiting
аккаунт.
blood. And then he
Правда,
died.
хреново видно.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said,
Видимо,
I give it
поэтому
to
модерка
wounded men
слетает.
to ease their pain.
Напиши что-нибудь
Certain
еще.
complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer,
Да,
they
за
almost
себя.
always
Все.
shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I
Половину
bring the
диалога
guards.
пропустил.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Moosa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Moosa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my arm.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you
Опять
real
расследование, как они
We won't leave
задрали.
this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
What? But sir, you said we were going to move out first thing in the morning.
Things have changed a bit since then, or haven't you noticed? Not even a handcart carrying dung will leave the camp till I give the order.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent.
Ну, по крайней мере, твои сообщения будут сразу видны, а не отправляться на модерацию.
He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Мое мнение, Муса в дерьме.
Well, sir, I'm just a common villager.
Здесь в аэропорту
I don't know much
полночи не
about
спал,
such
что ли?
matters. But I'd say Musa is up to his ears in shit.
Uh-huh. You got that fucking right.
But you won't just leave this be, will you?
Could I look on while an innocent man gets hanged? And if I can't let that happen, then neither can you. And that's an order.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justice...
Спасибо.
Justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stevers in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, Grozov brings him here, and we're all up to our ears in the shit.
Так оно и есть. Так оно и есть.
Who is this Stebor?
По ногам холодом таким
Real
отдает.
big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
All right. How much time do we have?
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it to Sedlitz won't take long. Then he has to decide what to do
Ну да.
next, which means
Я
sending the
обычно в
royal
шорцах
justiciar
пропадаю
here.
по ночам.
How long can that take? I'd say we have 2 days or so.
All right. I'll try to distract the guards.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Так. Во-первых, вот это мне нафиг не надо. И что на мне надето? Почему? Почему она желтой стала? Она же полностью черная была. А, вот почему она черная. Что там происходит? Что там происходит? Секундочку. Почему я не заглушил эти каналы? Мне уже поднадоедает это. Плынь. Красная это хрень.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Отвар ромашки, ромашка. О, видно настолка и календулы. Давай сюда. Книга о ядах. А почему она помечена как квестовая? Почему она помечена как квестовая? Хорошо, что самому читать не нужно. Просто прогортал и все.
Bastard. We're stuck here because of him.
Так где тут Муса?
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
О, блин, хотел умыться, а тут все в крови.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood. Soon after, he was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think she's called.
Да ну, только не говорите, что это она в этом замечена.
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I... The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another, if we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it. And the mist...
How can we identify?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find the symptoms of the poison. That is, I would.
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep.
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it. You must remember everything that looks... In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my arm. You can read, I hope.
Прочитал.
Excellent. The chest is locked.
Чисто
But
случайно.
I trust you will manage somehow.
Right. Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. Who do you think is the prime suspect? It might seem so at first glance. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get...
Well?
And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give...
Well,
I am very grateful, my friend.
Stop, you bastard!
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message.
And I was put on...
Greetings to you too.
Я уже думал, это из пороха.
Was it you who found Chen?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing.
Опять
We
куча
didn't do
диалогов.
nothing.
Как мне это надоело.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off.
Oh, Christ. I knew it.
No. We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chetan started yelling, it was all peace and...
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do.
Crow?
Aye, if it wasn't for him, Chetan would have bled to death there.
How did you find?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing. And there was Chetan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish.
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the... doing something with the lock, maybe? Or...
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
Только сказал, что спали уже, что ястребы сидели.
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other?
Him. He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say. And the things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Так, я тебя понял.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss any. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips.
Пошел ведьмак.
I suppose the murderer surprised
С
him.
осмотром цело. Там, по крайней мере, если осматриваешь, это бесполезно. А здесь такое что-то выяснить можно.
What a stench! He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Several stab wounds in the belly.
28 ударов ножом.
The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Though that hardly narrows down the field in an army camp. Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight.
Но он заметил, что кто-то ковыряется в замке и получил люлей.
There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them? Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink! Ugh, he shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that. That'll have to do. He had spasms, he shot himself, warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. But that could be from... I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Так, теперь было написано, нужно прочитать книгу о ядах.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Расследовать убийство, вернуться к Мусе. Уйди оттуда! Прибью же, уйди!
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned.
What do you mean, you think?
Снадобье окукливание, поцелуй смерти? Подожди, а...
Think fast.
Секунду. Типа я должен сам прочитать? Погибель особой злой снадобье, даже малое... Смерть вызывает, более всего. Кто-то, если несчастный этот яд приходит к тебе за этим, воздай хвалу Богу, и вот чё? Глаза сухость, тело или расслабленность мышц, но после немедленно порастает. Хрень, не то. Покраснение, напряжение в мышцах, вот это вот похоже. Нет, оно моментально не убивает. Значит, не то. Окукливание. Но тоже не то окукливание. Кожа краснеет. Так, все как всегда, да? Ну, это поцелуй смерти.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This
Нужно
name
опять
means
собираться
nothing to
потиху
me.
ехать.
I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of...
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Да не, это по работе. Подработать чуть-чуть хочу, тут денежек маловато.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
All right.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than...
You're pleased? Aren't you a court?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life?
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences
Мы себе лекаря завербовали,
come out of
нормально.
them alive. And do you... Because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home. So I think it will be best if we each go our own.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation...
I better go and search the tents.
Good luck.
Короче говоря, я как всегда на самом интересном месте. Ссылки на плейлист ВК, Инстаграм, Телеграм, как всегда в описании. Всем спасибо, что пришли. Всем удачки и пока-пока. А я пойду чуть-чуть подзаработаю.